quick video on the sold out camera, which is pretty crazy. A Lumix camera sold out, the S1 Mark II. Now, everywhere I've gone, it's sold out. It's been back ordered since I've ordered it, and you can't get it right now. So one site said it's going to be about to August. Another one said 8 days, so 6 days. I think it was Panasonic website said 6 days. Anyways, so let's talk about the overheating thing. So, excuse me if it's a little windy out here. So overheating, if you look on in the manual, it's about 73, 74 degrees. Now 4K 30 can run it all day long. 6K 30 can run it all day long. When you get into 4K, especially like 6K 60 on both cards, then you're gonna have overheating issues, apparently. I can't remember exactly what it said for 6K 60. It was 40 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it might be. But if you're doing both cards, that might be an issue for you because that's gonna give you more heat. Now, it might be negated if you use the SSD instead, because then a lot of the heat's gonna be going in the SSD instead of in the camera body itself. So that is a test that I wanna try to do and see, because if you're gonna pay $3,000 for a camera, you don't want it overheating. However, unless you are in a really hot climate and you're doing weddings or something where you're gonna be sitting that camera in the hot sun and trying to do 6K 60, okay, that's probably not the camera for you. I mean, you're gonna need a cinema camera. You're gonna need like FX line. You're gonna need to move way up higher than a mirrorless hybrid camera. But it would be nice if it did do the 6K 60 without an issue, because that's a lot of money. You know what I mean? It's $3,000. So I'm not making excuses for Lumix at all. If you're gonna charge that much for a camera, it would be nice if it could do 6K 60 all day long. Because obviously if it didn't have a fan, then you totally would be up the creek because it wouldn't be able to handle it. But we'll see. I will do those tests when I receive mine, whenever that might be. You know, but I mean, like, look at the price range for $2,700. Well, that's what I paid, and you know, that's what I have gotten it for. So I got $500 off at the right time on B&H. What can you get? Like, look at the FX2. Now, that probably won't overheat on you, right? But you got to do 6K or 4K 60 cropped. I'm pretty sure if you do 6K 60 cropped on the Lumix, then that's one too, then it probably won't overheat, right? Because it'll be cropped. It'll be less heat on there. So, I mean, that's not even really comparable as far as like frame rates. To compare the FX2 won't overheat, but you can only do 4K 30. Well, the S1 II won't overheat at 4K 30 either. But you get all those other options on top of it. So for that price, but when you're paying $500 more, that's a whole other thing. If you got to pay full price, and if you get a good deal when used, although I would like the 4K 30 that comes out of this FX2 because it's an A7 IV for $2,700. I mean, that's really all you're getting. I mean, the 4K 60 is going to look good on it, but that's all you're going to get. I mean, you're not getting open gate, you're not getting 6K, you're not getting any of that. And that's why I held on to my ZVE1 because, I mean, it does have 4K 30, 60, 120. And 120's only got like a 10% crop. So that camera, for what it is amazing. You put the Lanzi fan on it, or if it's in the studio, you put a little 8-inch fan blow on it and it won't overheat. You can run it 4K 60 all day long. So I've kept that. I'm gonna keep that just because it's a good value. But I want to test and play around with the features of the S1 II, you know, the different things that it offers, and to be able to record to an SSD. And the CFI Express card is nice because it all uploads and offloads the data so much faster. So that's kind of a cool thing. It's just, you know, the ease of use type thing. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting my hands on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, if the FX2 was priced at like, you know, the A7 IV at this point's overpriced in my eyes. Like, you know, you got the Canon R6 II, which rivals that camera for $500 less, and everything else is less. The A7 II you can get for $1,900, $1,800 on eBay. The A7 IV still at $2,500 most of the time. Come on. I mean, I don't see it. I don't see it. And it overheats. I had one. It overheated. So, and that went for $2,500. So, we'll see. But you can do 4K and 6K 30 all day long and not overheat. Okay, plus you got open gate, you got all those other options. So for me right now, I don't see a better option. The Z6 III was good. I liked it. And it didn't overheat. I mean, it got a little warm, but it didn't overheat on me. But it was just like, for me, it was just something about the autofocus. I don't know what it was. And I'm on 4 different systems, and I'm like, I want to stay in 3 systems for now. Sony, Canon, and Lumix. Who knows? Maybe years from now, I'll take another look at Nikon again. It just not for me, and I only have 3 systems, so these are the 3 I'm going to see. And Canon's, I just have the R8 right now because it was a good value for the camera and some basic primes. I don't know. What do you think? What's your thoughts on the S1 II? And what do you think's a better deal right now than that? If you can get it, you know, the price I paid. Now, if you got to pay full price, the Z6 III does make sense. But for me, I don't know. It just wasn't. It was a good camera. It just wasn't for me. Just wasn't for me. But doesn't mean it's not for you. And it is a good camera. I'll probably do it if you take pictures with it too. It's gorgeous, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. I will let you know when I get it, and I will do some tests on it, and I'll give you some unbiased, paid for my own money reviews on it, and we'll see what it is all about. All right, guys. Just a quick shout out to you guys. Have a nice day.